Good day to you, Dan here, how's it going? We're back in the World of Warcraft, in this World of Warcraft Let's Play series, exploring the Draenei starting zone. That's right. If you'd like to see the very first episode of this playlist, you can. There's a link up the top there, and you can also find the playlist link in the description. Alright, let us talk to some people and get some quests.
Good fortune.
Welcome to the Bloodwatch, Mage. Seeing to the defenses of the outpost is my primary concern, but I've also been tasked with a variety of other duties by our leaders at the Exodar. The problem is that it's hardly safe to send out large amounts of researchers when the island is this dangerous. I need someone to gather a series of crystal samples from various sites on the island. The first sample I need must come from the Ravager-infested ship debris south of the town and across the bridge. The Hand of the Argus has established a forward base at Vindicator's Rest, but they are sorely outnumbered by both the Blood Elves and mutated wildlife. Without backup, their outpost is in danger of falling, and we'd have no way to keep an eye on events near the Vector Coil. Report to Scout Jorley at Vindicator's Rest to the northwest and offer her your assistance, Deator.
Good health. Long life.
The Legion's end draws near.
So that's a cool mount you got there. What does Argus mean to you, Deator? Many Draenei probably do not know or remember our home planet. It is there that we split from the Man Ari, the twisted demonic reflections of ourselves that were gifted by Sargeras, or as they call themselves, Erada. Erada. This word once held meaning. Admetius smacks his lips as if to taste the word. Disgusting. Let us not waste any more time. Find Vindicator Boros to begin your training.
Do not lose faith.
Draenei Hunter. Oh, of course, yeah, because you can choose any mount if you've collected it.
Each day is a blessing.
Are you, Deator? Oh, it's about time. I just about given up on finding you. There's an urgent message waiting for you at the mailbox. The person that gave it to me was a human admiral from Azumest. Admiral Odyssey something, the name escapes me. He said you wouldn't know who he was. And he shrugs.
Dionys Hakar.
He's not interested. Just wants me to know that there's something to collect. Urgent letter enclosed. Open immediately. Dear friend, my hand trembles as I ink this letter. I pray that it reaches you in time. Last night, Edward Haynes, captain of the ship Lost Hope, appeared before me in my tent. The same Edward Haynes that died of scurvy 20 years ago. This apparition told me a tale that made my heart tremble, a tale that I need you to hear in a mission that I need you to accomplish. Will you do it? Will you seek out Edward on Wormscar Island, northeast of your base? Regards, Admiral. I guess so. By order of Harbinger Mikolas, a bounty to be paid to the brave soul who returns the proof of the marauding bear Deathclaw's demise. Deathclaw should be considered extremely dangerous and is responsible for the killing of a survey team on the coast of the northwest of Bloodwatch. Travelers are advised to avoid the area. Mate, it looks like they're just giving us all the quests.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
So we'll just do all these and that's that. It's good to see another new face here in Bloodwatch, Mage. Although the Blood Elves are the most immediate threat, there are other sinister creatures that call Bloodmist Isle home. The Nazivus Satyr are of particular concern. They are foul, demonic creatures, commanding dark magics and feeding on the corruption created by the Exodar's crash. We must hold them in check, but first we must learn more about them. Go southwest to Nazivian, and learn what you can from their grotesque monument.
Good health. Long
Good.
life.
Long life. Nope, Shift R will not make me forward roll. That is a different character.
May the light embrace you.
The others look at this landscape and see only death, corruption, and adversity. None of those things are in short supply, true, but that view ignores the opportunities presented by our environment. I will not stand by and watch these opportunities go ignored, Mage. With your help, we can demonstrate to the others here at Bloodwatch just how to make use of the environment and its creatures. A good woodsman makes use of every available resource, Mage. Even the most bizarre creatures possess attributes we can use to our advantage. With Bloodwatch under constant assault from the Sunhawks, we're looking to a variety of natural defenses, including traps. The luscious thorny vines are perfectly suited to the construction of the traps I have in mind. The combination of sharp spines and deadly toxin will fell unwary attackers. Bring me the vines of mutated constrictors so that I can begin my work.
Well. Remember the lessons of the past.
2 quests from that guy. As I'm sure you've seen in your time on Blood Mist Isle, very little remains unchanged by our arrival. My training and experience has taught me that even the products of an environment like this one can be put to use. With so few resources, we must rely on our ingenuity to provide for us. I've been supplementing our stores with meat from the bears that wander this island. With the proper preparation, it can be safely be eaten. If you're going to be out in the field, why not help replenish our stocks?
Be kind to those. Warm wishes to you.
Did you know mushroom hunting is far more dangerous than mushroom consumption? Mushroom hunters expose themselves many unknowns, not including potential wildlife dangers. What would life be without a little danger? I am in need of mushrooms for my collection. Scattered throughout these unexplored wilds, you will find 4 different types: an aquatic stinkhorn, a blood mushroom, a ruinous polyspore, and a fell cone fungus. They are each unique to various regions in Bloodmist. Bring them to me.
Safe journey.
This is going all out getting all these quests. Oh, I tell ya. Liz, can I make a suggestion? It's good to have a hub area, but give like a handful of quests, get those done, and then the next lot come along. Ah, Deator, I've heard about you. You're the one that made the castle run in under 15 minutes. Oh, that's a sort of good fun reference to Star Wars, of course. It was a castle run in 15 parsecs or 5 parsecs, something like that. Bah, probably not. Are you ready to spill some blood in the name of the light? For Velen, for Argus, Borislavs, I'll slow down. Bloodwatch is one of 2 forward bases operated by the Hand of Argus. You have already been to the other base, Azure Watch. Things are completely different in Bloodmist. When we first got here, the land was as beautiful as Azure Mist. We even called it Silvergale, but now sickness is spreading across the land. Worse yet, the Blood Elves that we were battling on the Exodus survived the crash. This brings me your assignment. Venture northwest into Bladewood and terminate any Blood Elves that you find.
Remember the lessons of the past.
The Exodus crashed scattered pieces of fouled crystals all over Bloodmist Isle, corrupting the water and the landscape. We've even begun finding pieces of the crystals inside the flesh of animals taken for meat. I've uncovered a way to purify the shard and turn them into functional crystals, so if you bring me enough shards, I'll trade one of my completed crystals for them. So far, I've only found the shards in the bodies of bears, ravagers, flutterers, and treants inhabiting the corrupted part of the island.
Blessings upon your family. Chronokai Christor.
We've learned much of our enemies in recent days. The Blood Elves are led by a being unknown as Cyrannus. Being known as Cyrannus and plot to destroy us. Ultimately, they seek to enslave Oros and regain control of the Exodar. Light be praised, we have stopped their supply line by destroying the Sun Gate. Unfortunately, they continue to use the contaminant of the Vector Coil to poison the land, using the mutagenic properties of the fallout to their advantage. With this knowledge, Admetius has devised a plan. Seek him out.
Remain vigilant.
Open your heart to the light.
Harbinger Mikolas has done a commendable job of safeguarding Bloodwatch Mage, but our enemies are many and our resources few. Our weakness is well known to our enemies, but your contact with the forces of the Alliance is something they haven't accounted for. I've prepared a letter of introduction to the people of Aberdeen, the closest Alliance settlement, proposing cooperation in the fight against our foes. Take it with you and seek out Huntress Keller Nightbow near the docks west of the Exodar. Alright, well that's going to be our
May your
ticket.
days be long,
That's going to be
and
our
your
ticket out of here,
hardships
isn't it?
few.
Alright. But we still have 8 chapters to deal with in this area.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
I am in need of your service, Deator. I have a plan to topple the entire Sunhawk army, but before we can progress, we need to gather some vital information. We need to identify their weaknesses in their primary defense. Unfortunately, we have been unable to get close enough to the Vector Coil to gauge their defenses. If we could get the prisoner to talk, we could get the information that we needed to break through the line and destroy the Vector Coil. You heard me. I want to blow that damn thing up. Our attempts at interrogation have failed miserably, Deator. Torture is, of course, out of the question. What we need is a Draenei on the inside. I can cast a spell upon you that would make you appear blood elf and adjust your language. Through subterfuge, we may be able to get the information we need out of the captured agent. Under this guise, I want you to get whatever information you can out of the prisoner, and therefore, do not leave Bloodwatch while disguise as the spell will fail.
Ionis Aga.
Oh my goodness. Not only am I a blood elf, but somehow I've lost my shirt. Yes. Can't see her face. Oh, there it is. The captured Sunhawk agent eyes you suspiciously. I've never seen you before. Who are you? I'm a prisoner. What does it look like? The Draenei filth captured me as I exited the Sun Gate. They killed our portal controllers and destroyed the gate. The Sun King will be most displeased with this turn of events. Don't worry, new blood. There are many more portal controllers and many more suitable locations for portals. I am certain that Cyrannus will have a new gate up very soon. These blue-skinned dogs are not long for this world. Cyrannus and the Abomination will clean up whatever the Sunhawk forces leave behind. Ah yes, Cyrannus. I had nearly forgotten that Cyrannus was here. I served under Cyrannus back on Outland. I hadn't heard of this abomination though. Those damnable Draenei. They captured me before I even fully materialized on this world. It was Cyrannus's idea. The abomination is actually one of their own. He is a high-ranking member of the Draenei military order, Triumvirate or some other such nonsense. Whatever that thing is, it's massive, powerful, and full of rage. Any attacks against the Vector Coil will most certainly result in failure as long as that abomination is around. Incredible! How did Cyrannus accomplish such a thing? Cyrannus claims that certain Eridar possess the ability to transform others of their race into Manva'ari, savage, demonic beings. Draenei were supposedly once Eridar, and Cyrannus is a powerful Eridar. The agent laughs. Can you believe it? These pathetic creatures were once all-powerful demons. What kind of fool rejects such powers? Cyrannus is an Eridar. Yes, obviously. Obviously. How else could she infiltrate their ranks and paths as a Draenei? She had been living among them for a very long time. The Vector Coil is massive. I hope we have more than one abomination guarding the numerous weak points. Numerous? It has 2 weak points. The base of the structure on the west side and the base of the structure on the east side. Hey, wait a minute. How would you know anything about the Vector Coil? Didn't you say that you were captured before you even materialized? I did. And you believe me? Thank you for the information, Blood Elf. You have helped us more than you could know. Treacherous whelp, Cyrannus will destroy you! I think not, captured Sunhawk agent. Of course, she could have been lying the whole time and knew that deep within here is the beating heart of a
Good fortune.
good fortune. Aha! Well done, Deator. Well done, indeed. Are you ready to eradicate the blood elf menace from our island forever? I would not ask you to single-handedly bear the burden of destroying the Vector Coil and slaying Sirenus, Deator. However, I believe that you can be of some help in clearing the way for others that might take on such a dangerous assignment. Take the road going north out of Bloodwatch and follow it until you get to the fork. Once there, you take the left road and follow it until you see the Vindicator's Rest. It will be slightly west of the road itself. Gorin will be waiting for you.
Remember the lessons of the past.
I don't know how many quests we got, but it's a lot, right? It's a lot. What do we got? 7? 7 quests? Or something like that? And we still got another 3 more to go. Still got 3 more to pick up.
You got my attention.
In my years as a member of the Explorers League, I've been all over Azeroth, but I've never seen anything wild like blood mist. Babysitting, would you believe it? They pulled me out of a promising dig and sent me along with Captain Odysseus. Expedition to babysit that little gnome. I'd never heard a gnome wanted to become a prospector before, so I asked. Seems we're taking gnomes now, and this particular one has a fascination with Molochs. Well, he's gone off and set up shop in an old turtle shell on the northern shore of the island. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
Off with you.
Off with you then. Alright, almost there. Almost there. Oh, we are there. Hang on a sec. Oh no, yep, 2 more. Just disappeared off my screen.
Greetings, friend. The Naru have not forgotten us.
The black silt murlocs are on the southwestern coast, and curious creatures. In some ways they act barely sentient, yet in others they show a remarkable degree of organization. I have a few theories about that, but no real way to test them until recently. I devised a method that will allow me to track the murlocs I'm interested in without doing any lasting harm or interfering with their natural behavior. If you're willing to help with the making or the marking, I'll gladly pay you for your assistance. Do you think often of your family, Deator? There were a number of families aboard the Exodar, but I've heard of very few being reunited. I myself am looking for traces of my husband Galen, or Galean, who was a technician in the Cryo Corps. The wreckage of it is located to the west, and it's swarming with blood elves. I must find out what became of Galean. Even news of his death is better than never knowing. My husband will be wearing a pendant identical to my own. They were a gift from my sister. What pendant? You got nothing there. Where's the pendant?
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Why am I still a blood elf?
Arcanon Poros.
About a week ago, my research team and I were out exploring the western wilds of Blood Mist when we were attacked by bloodthirsty spiders. The effect of the crystal contamination was clearly evident, as these spiders were massive and extremely aggressive. I managed to escape, but my team wasn't so lucky. We must not let the same fate befall others. Go west of the Amber Web Pass and destroy the spiders and their matriarch, Zarak.
Remember the lessons.
Oh
of
my
the past.
goodness, and we've now got all the quests. Wow. Alright, so where do we begin? I guess we start here, right? Maybe we'll just go around this way and then come back. And then go the other way. I suppose we just go around, all the way around, and then come back, and then we'll leave that one till later. Man, my voice from reading all those quests. And I imagine my blood elf disguise is just going to completely disappear soon. There we go. Back to our former self. So within here, within this area, there should be Sunhawk spies that need to be dealt with. Crystal shards. Nice. Casting Blizzard. Taking down those silly blood elves. Six out of 10. P.S. I play a blood elf. Those damn blood elves. They're the worst. Two out of 10. Hopefully we can get these crystals in other places as well. That is 10 out of 10. Let's move on. First objective complete. Oh, actually, I should have went over there, shouldn't I? Oh well. Off to objective 6. Let's get those 1,000 quests off the list there. The Brer, which means a brown bear. The Brer. Oh. Nothing to loot. Hang on. Why isn't there anything to loot? Big bear like that. She had a lot of flanks for us to pick up. Let's try again. That's more like it. 4 crystal shards. So we're going to get thorny constrictors. A lot of bears over here. Thorny constrictors around too. We've seen a few of those. Axarian Shadow Stalkers. Of 8. Ah, that's not the right one. We want thorny constrictor vines. Alright, fine. It is the right one. It doesn't matter. The flank. Back to Arcane, methinks. Back to the ways of the Arcane. We've got a new one called Magic Missiles. Launches 5 waves of magic missiles at the enemy. 2.5 seconds, causing a total of 142 damage. Right, try that out. Oh yeah. Two 6. Looking for the bears. Destroyed. Destroying them a little bit too quick. Where's the bears at? Bring out the bears. We head up this way. Oh, that doesn't look too savory. Bear down there. A little bit demonic over there, isn't it? Level 15. Oh, we can spend... Okay. We can choose one of these 3. So, instant... Summon a familiar that attacks your enemies and increases your maximum mana by 10% for an hour. Interesting. When you gain your 3rd arcane charge, the cost of your next arcane blast or arcane missile is reduced by 100%. When clear cast, arcane missiles fires 2 additional missiles. All 3 sound fun. I don't think I have any... I've seen anybody use this. Let me try this. I want to see it. Maybe I've just never taken notice of it. See what it's like in action. Oh, I didn't realize. How was the cooldown of that? Oh, there is no cooldown. I didn't know I could cast that almost immediately. Spam that thing. Here's the Black Silt Shore Strikers. Scouts are down south though. It's not the ones that they want us to tag. Oh, there he is. I see him, I see him. Yeah, jeez. Just keep using that. Taking him out.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, what did he say?
You have a great day now.
Shh, be very quiet. I'm observing Murlocs. Living in an oversized turtle shell is a sacrifice I'm willing to make for science after all. If the Murlocs see me here, they'll react to my presence and contaminate my data. As the first gnomish member of the Explorers League, I'm boldly going places no dwarf has ever gone before.
Off and away.
Excuse me. It's not very nice. Now, what were you saying there?
Need assistance?
Oh, I thought so. That grumpy old dwarf was supposed to help me carry my equipment and gather data, but all he does is sit in that strange Draenei town drinking himself into a stupor.